Good day, everybody. Okay, so today is the 13th of December. In 12 days it'll be Christmas, and today we are going to classify triangles. Look how triangles. Classify triangles. Now, to classify triangles simply means you're giving it a name, because it has certain characteristics. For example, if I see a glass and it can hold something, I will say that is a glass made for iced tea, or I can put anything liquid into that glass. It's a glass. We classify it. Or that is a human being. It has a head and 2 legs and 2 arms. It walks upright. It speaks. It must be a human being. The same with triangles. Now, there are 2 ways to classify triangles. The first way is to look at its sides. Looking at its sides. Now remember, it has 3 sides. The first one I want to talk to you about is maybe the easiest one to remember. It looks like this. It's the classic triangle. And when I put a line through this side, and this side, it means that all these sides are equal. So it's an equilateral triangle. Equal sides. Lateral means side. Equal sides. So all 3 the sides are equal. So if this side was 2 centimeters, then this one will be 2 centimeters, and this one will be 2 centimeters. The next one is quite the opposite. It has a short side, it has a longer side, and maybe an even longer side. This side has its own length, this side has its own length, and this side has its own length. It has a weird name. It's called scalene. Scalene. The last triangle that we're going to classify has 2 equal sides. So this side is equal to that side, and this side is not equal to the other 2. So it has 2 equal sides, and it's called an isosceles. Please take note that there is a C after the S, but you still say S. Isosceles. Isosceles. The other way to classify triangles is by the angles. So now we're going to look at the angles. The first one that comes to mind is like this one, that maybe look like this. Okay, this angle is acute, this angle is acute, and this angle is acute. I mean, each of these 3 angles are less than 90 degrees. So we can call this an acute triangle. Acute. The next one has a 90-degree angle. One 90-degree angle, can never be 2 of them. One 90-degree angle, and is called a right triangle. A right triangle. Then there's one that has a big old angle that's bigger than 90 degrees. One of the angles is bigger than 90 degrees, and it's called an obtuse triangle. And then the last one, so we have acute, we have right, we have obtuse, and then we have something weird that you don't hear often. Actually comes back to this one over here. Looks like this. This angle, and this angle are all the same. It's an equiangular triangle. So let's look at what we've learned. We have learned that we can classify triangles in 2 ways. We can look at the sides, or we can look at the angles. So we can say this is an equilateral, scalene, or isosceles triangle. We can also say it's acute, right, obtuse, or equiangular. Okay, so they can actually give you now a triangle So let's practice this a little bit. Give you some examples. And I'm going to start with the very first obvious one. I'm going to do this, this, and this, 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 and this, 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 and this. It means that all angles are equal, all sides are equal, so we will call this an equilateral equiangular triangle. What did I do? I described this triangle according to its sides and according to its angle. Okay, and then there's one more thing that I want you to know. Did you know? Sorry about that sniffling. Did you know? If I give you three measurements, let's say 3 centimeters, 2 centimeters, and 6 centimeters, that these measurements could or could not make a triangle, and here is how you would know. You take the two shorter ones, so it'll be this one and this one, and if you add them, they should be less than the third side. So let's see. What is 3 plus 2? It is 5. Is 5 less than 6? It is. So when I look at these three measurements, it could make a triangle. Let's look at another one. Let's look at 4 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and 5 centimeters. Okay. Let's look at the two that are the least, which is 4 and 3. Let's add them up. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 is more than the longest side. It's more. So could these three measurements make a triangle? No. This one could. This one couldn't. And that concludes our lesson for today. See you later. Bye.